Hello guys, today I want to talk with you about Pinduoduo. In this video I will explain why Pinduoduo have the biggest moat in China and why should you invest in this company. What is the pros and cons about investing in this company, and if you are interested in Pinduoduo, stay tuned. So let's go. Pinduoduo. 2 months ago I've already talked and done a stock analysis about this stock. At the time I was not owning Pinduoduo, but full disclosure, now I do own some shares. It's still it's not a small position. I did bought Pinduoduo 1 month ago. I was bought in here around 60 US dollars. I was very lucky, but I would love to get more because I do really like this company. Pinduoduo is a high-growing company. As we have talked in the video before, they organize group sales on China, so the consumer have the biggest discount possible, so they can save money buying groceries, products on China. They make money earning fees from the transactions and from advertising, since advertising is where most of their revenue came from. So I'm reading some letters and studying some investors, and last week I was reading about moats, and they were talking about some of the best companies out there with the biggest moat. For example, Costco, where investors talk about their moat and why their moat is so wide. It's because they add a lot of value to their consumers. They are adding value to the consumers and to the investors. So in every sale, the consumer is earning money because they are saving money from buying from another company out there, and the investor is winning money. It's gaining, their investment is growing, and both ends, the consumer, the company, everyone is making money because of the added value the company doing. That's why we can call it a big moat. So when I was reading it, I was thinking on my portfolio, what is the biggest moat out there? Of course, I have a good company. We have analyzed really good companies with really wide moat, but I was thinking about Pinduoduo, and they really have a wide moat. That's why they are growing a lot, why they have really good margins, why they have a really good high return on invested capital. When we analyze Pinduoduo, that's our check marks out there. They are growing a lot in the last few years. Bear in mind, it's a really new company out there. They are growing 600%, 129%. In the last 5 years, their revenue are growing around 137% per year. They have really high gross margins, 75%. High net margin around 25%. They have almost no debt. They have around $22 billion in cash and a long-term debt of 0.2 billion. So they have basically no debt and a lot of cash in hand. The return on equity and on invested capital are really high, 33% and almost 20%. And when you talk about moat, this is probably one of the widest moat out there. Of course, we are talking about a Chinese company in the Chinese market. There are always risks, and you should bear that in mind. That's why on our discounted cash flow, I always go with a bigger margin of safety. I really want to earn more money on this investment. So this is a company with a wide moat, growing a lot. They add a lot of value to their customers, and they will be there for the next 10 years, and China is growing a lot. I don't care what latest news is saying that the economy is slowing, but China, sooner or later they will start growing again, or they will continue to grow. Of course, they will not grow around 10% a year, but they will continue to grow, and they will be the biggest economy in the world in the future. That's for sure. And with the value Pinduoduo can add to the customers in China, of course, everyone will want to buy in Pinduoduo, because they, with the group sales and their business, they can do the best prices for their consumer. That's a really good moat, and I'm really loving it. I'm really loving understanding this company, and for me, it's one of the companies I really would like to have the opportunity to increase my position. For now, it's around 4 or 5% of my portfolio. I've got really lucky because I started buying in around $60. At the moment, the stock is around $80. I know that I'm up around 30+%, but I should be happy, but I'm not, because this is a really good company. I'm really keen. I would like to be one of the largest positions in my portfolio. I would like to double my position. Or I'm really comfortable to get Pinduoduo as a bigger position in my portfolio. I would like to have it around 10%, because I do really love. It's one of the I've developed as well a quality score to evaluate the companies in my portfolio, and Pinduoduo has a 92 score from 100, which is really high. It's one of the best companies when we look into our checklist. And when I'm not do my discounted cash flow, because we have done that in the video 2 months ago. I've reviewed my assumption, but it will be the same growth. I've already talked to you guys. If you want to know our discounted cash flow and our stock analysis, go see the video I've done 2 months ago. So now Pinduoduo is trading around our fair value, which is always a little bit conservative. So I do believe they have a lot of room to increase their price value. I do believe this company will continue to grow a lot. Is a well-managed company with one of the biggest moats out there, in my opinion, of course. I do really love this company, and I would like to share this with you. So if you like these guys, that's our opinion. It's trading around fair value, but I should have added a little bit more of premium to this company, because I do believe this is gonna be one of the biggest companies in China, and I do believe the future of China will be in Pinduoduo, the e-commerce, and maybe it's gonna be bigger than Alibaba someday. I don't know, but I'm really optimistic about this company, and I do own it, and I would love to increase my position in that, because I do believe this is one of the best companies out there. So if you find it useful, if you like this company as well, so please subscribe, guys. Bye.